With the starting lineup for the visiting Minnesota Timberwolves. At one forward, Christian Leitner. At one guard, Mitch Richmond. At the other guard, Terrell Brandon. At the other forward, Dominique Wilkins. The center is Kevin Garnett. The head coach of the visiting team is Chris Finch. Starting five for your Indiana Pacers. At the other forward, 6'10", number 44, Craig Foster. At guard, 6'3", number 19, David Jones. In the middle, 7'3", 24, Rick Smith. At the other forward, 6'6", number 17, Chris Miller. The other guard, 6'5", number 21. The head coach for your Indiana Pacers is Rick Carlisle. Fans, that is your Indiana Pacers.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. D.A. will join us tonight on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin.
Changing like the game is. David, good insight. Thank you. And a quick look at how the Minnesota Timberwolves schedule is shaping up. On Tuesday, they'll be tipping off a homestand, starting with the Memphis Grizzlies. Then on Tuesday, it'll be the Sacramento Kings coming into town. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Leitner out there with Garnett. Then there's Dominique Wilkins. Then it's Richmond. And it's Brandon in at point. And for Indiana, Miller is out there with Jones. Then there's Foster. Then it's Muller. And it's Smits in at the 5. And the Pacers start off with the ball. What's the most important thing, Clark, a player has to focus on when it's this early in the season?
Well, I think one is making sure you're in really good shape, and then getting comfortable with your teammates is another element, and getting your chemistry and timing back. Those are probably the most important things.
Here's Jones. Miller surveying the floor. Shoots from the elbow, and he gets the jumper to drop.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
You know, your assumption would be that he'd be at a big disadvantage in that matchup, but you'd be assuming wrong.
Now here's Wilkins.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Richmond against Miller. Richmond no good. Outside, Jones. It's deflected. Here's Brandon, defended by Foster, and it's blocked. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. The fader. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
That one drops for him. Miller's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that. The first bucket for this offense, 1 of 4 to start the game.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Outside Mullen. With the floater. Garnett with the block.
And not forget about the defensive Garnett now. Outstanding at knowing when to time his leap to block the shot.
Pacers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Richmond against Jones. Out to Miller. Back to Jones. They get it back. Here's Smits. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Kevin Garnett.
Yeah, Smits, such a talented offensive player. Whether he's operating in the low block or facing up from mid-range, he creates problems for the defense.
And the first one drops. He's perfect from the line this time.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
It's Richmond on the wing. Passes it to Garnett. Shot from 12. Pacers with the rebound.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Miller, no luck. Timberwolves trailed by 4. Richmond outside. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's Wilkins. Another miss by Minnesota. And so Miller will bring it up for the Pacers. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kept alive. Mullen. It's tipped. Richmond right side. Shoots over Foster. And there's Mitch Richmond on the assist by Garnett.
You know, Garnett is a willing passer, especially when one of his guys has a clean look.
Outside, Jones. Outside, Mullen. Again, Mullen missing.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
And that one's good, Leitner.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Jones. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The 3. Here's Garnett. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion, you'll have periods like this.
Pass to Foster. It's Miller on the wing. Feeds it to Mullen. Indiana moving the ball around. Jones for 3. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Garnett left side. Richmond outside. Here's Brandon. And it's Smith with the rebound. Indiana's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Here's Jones. Outside Mullen. Over Wilkins. Good D by Wilkins.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Miller against Richmond. Can they get it? And Miller with the lay-in. Miller's got 6. The Timberwolves trail. So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Substitution for your Pacers. Number 31, John Crowder.
Pass to Garnett. The Pacers pull it in. This, their first chance to take a look at Minnesota this season.
And guys, these teams don't see each other too often, but last year they would have liked to see a little bit more of them, the way they were able to take care of their business.
Yeah, I would agree with you there. I mean, anytime you have an advantage on the team and you're looking to pile up wins, you like to have them on your schedule more times than just a couple.
Garnett trying to break loose, and there's the bucket from Brandon.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Richmond against Miller. "13 feet away. They grab their own miss. Smits laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Pacers lead by 4.
Doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Here's Crotty. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And that's 2 fouls for him this quarter. A third would be a problem.
Right wing. Here's Crotty. 6 to shoot. Covered by Miller, and he drops in the way up off the glass.
And there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And there's the pass to Leitner. Another miss for him, now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Mullen against Wilkins. Here's Crotty. 12 points his last outing. Mullen's shot is off.
You know, it's really surprising that they're up at this point, given that he's struggled so mightily.
Back to Miller. It's deflected. Here's Crotty. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. To the inside. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Passes it to Leitner. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Here's Crotty. Outside Mullen. With some arc, he takes it up and lays it in. Mullen's got his second bucket of the night.
You know, not a good start for him offensively, just 2 of 8 from the field, but his confidence has not waned.
Miller inside. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Here's Crotty. Here's Augman. And it's Leitner with the rebound. Leitner's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Wilkins. Lays it up and banks it in. And now just a 2-point Indiana lead.
Boy, he is quick off his feet and really stronger than he looks. Wilkins can burn you in that painted area.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
And Indiana making a change here. Anderson's checked in. Percy's checked in for the Timberwolves. Pass to Crotty. Down low. Here's Anderson. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Percy. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there.
He's lucky to get away with that, though, guys. I mean, it could have earned him a technical for hanging on too long.
Now, here's Anderson. Covered by Miller. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp. There's a minute left here in the first quarter. Pass to Leitner. Tipped away. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And Minnesota has possession. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. Miller, no up.
The only place for shots like that are in shoot-around.
Exactly. I mean, that shot is one he shouldn't even think about taking.
There's the pass to Augman. Anderson outside. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Here's Crotty, covered by Miller. Poked loose.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's face and then go and corral that backboard.
Here's Cartwright. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Pacers out in front, leading by 4. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Timberwolves trailed by 4. And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, they've got Elliott. Andre Miller is out there with Marshall. Then it's Cartwright, and it's Kersey with the 4 spot.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
The Timberwolves shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. Here's Marshall. Anderson with the block. They retain possession. Cartwright, the pass to Marshall. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Pacers leading by 6. Left side, Anderson. Out of bounds. Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession. The Pacers making a change here. And Anderson kicks it to Foster. Here's Augman. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Just 2 to shoot. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Minnesota making a switch here. Garnett's checked in. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. To the paint. Count it, and the Pacer lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Kevin Garnett.
Garnett very comfortable close to the basket now. He's efficient as a low block scorer.
Here's Augman. Outside, Jones. Anderson passes to Smits. And he uses the glass on the layup. Smits has got the lead up to 9 now for the Pacers.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Anderson outside. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pacers.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And also knocking down the mid-range because they're making good decisions with the basketball. Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Outside, Jones. To the left wing. Shoots the three. Rebound, Minnesota. Garnett's got his 4th rebound in this one. Passes it to Brandon. Here's Marciulionis. And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at trying to balance things out.
Here's Brandon. The tray. And it's Smith with the rebound. Jones against Marciulionis to the middle. Here's Foster. Indiana again missing. Timberwolves trail by 10. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And now running up the court, Miller pushing it up. On the basket by Jones.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
Here's Brandon. Pass to Garnett. Here's Brandon. Pass to Richmond. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Garnett kicks to Richmond. Lets a floater go. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
So easy to appreciate Richmond. I mean, he's an elite scorer who's really comfortable getting buckets from anywhere and everywhere.
And so Richmond nails both of them.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Outside, Jones. Miller outside. Lets the three fly. They get it back. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Mullins checked in for Anderson. Minnesota also with the sub. Wilkins is checked in for Marciulionis. Minnesota comes into this one following a loss to the Pistons in Detroit.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
Timeout called the Pacers. And Clark, the NBA is supporting those players who use their platform for change. In 2021, the NBA created the new Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Award.
Yeah, that sends a really powerful message because those who have followed the career of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, he was my idol as I was growing up, know that he not only performed at the highest level between the lines, but he has always been a voice and an activist for social justice, for education, for doing what's right and decent. His career outside of basketball clearly embodies what being about human rights is all about. So that's a really powerful message and one that I'm glad to see the NBA put forward.
Now here's Wilkins. He had 15 points last outing. Over Mullen. And the lead is down inside single digits.
Kevin Garnett doing a nice job using those long arms of his to snag missed shots.
And here's Jones. Outside Mullen. On the three off target.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Richmond with the bucket.
And inviting contact, that's something that Richmond does as well as anybody.
Now here's Jones. Outside Mullen. Three-pointer. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Mullen's got 7 points in the game.
And we've seen this offense step back into three-point land a little bit more in this quarter.
For better or worse, and it looks like the latter. I mean, those threes not really falling yet.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative and make something happen.
The shot's good from Mullen.
Boy, the catch-and-shoot game of Mullen, excellent. Tremendous confidence in that shot, as well he should have, because he's lethal.
Here's Brandon. He had 15 points last outing. Inside, Garnett. Yes, it's good. Good for basket number 4. He's now 4 for 10.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Brandon. He's got 6. To the inside. Count it, and the Pacer lead has been cut back down to 8 points. They needed that one from Kevin Garnett.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Now here's Jones. He has 5. On the wing, Mullen. The pass to Miller. Shot clock at 5. No good from outside.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
And there it is for him. Wilkins has got his second bucket tonight.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Leitner's checked in for Minnesota. Here's Crotty. No points in the game yet for him. There's the dish to Miller. Down low. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Mitch Richmond.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Bill Cartwright, he's checked in for Kevin Garnett.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Just a physical bull is Richmond. Also, he has the explosiveness to go with the physicality. That's a good recipe for drawing fouls.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter, but right now he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Pacers leading by 7. Miller outside. Jacks up a 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Miller's got 9 points.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
The Pacers making a change here.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. Checking in for the Pacers, Stacey Augmon.
Indiana on D. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game, and he makes that one. He has 6.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Brandon. It's blocked. They get it back.
A really strong second quarter in terms of scoring the basketball.
Here's Augmon. He's still scoreless so far in this one. To the paint. Here's Crotty. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Outside Wilkins. Pass to Cook. Richmond outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Poked away. And here's the fast break. Here's Augmon. And it's denied. Richmond with it. 9 points in the game so far. Driving in. The Pacers pull it in. Smits has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Augmon passes to Crotty. Here's Augmon. Clock at 6. High post try, and it comes off the front of the rim. Timberwolves trail by 8. Outside Wilkins. A minute 20 left in the first half. Here's Crotty, defended by Wilkins. Crotty the pass to Smits. And he makes good on the layup. Smits has got 11 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Wilkins. He's got 6. Pass to Richmond over Augmon. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Pacers leading by 10. Here's Mullen. That's tipped. And they get it back. And he's able to get it back.
And so far, he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Pass to Cook. Trying to end the drought. It's deflected.
Boy, the size of Smith so intimidating. A 7'3" Hawk who uses those big hands to turn away shots.
Indiana's gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. Here's Crotty. Here's Augmon. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Indiana up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Right back after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. For the Pacers, the first quarter was pretty even. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. In the second, And that'll do it for our half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Chris Mullin with a strong contribution so far in this one.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him, body him up, be physical with him.
They've got Jones. He's out there with Miller. And it's Mullin in at the small forward position. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with. Now here is Mullin. Over to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Indiana moving it around. Fires from the line. And the shot falls short this time. And the pass to Brandon. Into the lane. 2 points. That one goes. Brandon's got the first basket of the second half here for Minnesota. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Wilkins against Mullin. Wilkins grabs the miss. Wilkins has got his 5th rebound in this one. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Kevin Garnett.
Yeah, Garnett, a remarkable scorer. Just a number of moves inside to choose from, including that little feathery-looking jump shot.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Yep, that one goes in there.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Now Jones, he has 5. Here's Brandon, defended by Jones, and the shot is good from Garnett.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Miller outside. On the wing, Mullin. Jones for 3. Wilkins grabs the miss.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
From 10 feet out, here's Garnett. That's down the hatch. Notch one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And the Pacers call time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Foster's checked in for Indiana. And a change for the Timberwolves. Marshallonis has checked in. Outside Mullin. Back to Miller. Just 4 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Foster, and it's blocked.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room. I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Here is Miller. Dominic Wilkins making his last shot there. Marshallonis against Miller. For the tie. The shot comes out, so the Pacers will take it the other way. They're off to battle the Clippers after this game as they'll be playing at the Staples Center. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team.
Watching Mullin go to the hoop, I love it. An aggressive scorer, knows how to knife his way into the heart of the defense.
Here's Brandon. 8 points for him. With the drive, he gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Jones. He's got 5. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And Indiana making a change here. Anderson's checked in, and that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Timberwolves on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. Miller surveying the floor. To the middle. Here's Garnett. And it's blocked. Now here's Jones. Kicks to Miller. Five to shoot. From 11 feet away. Here's Smits. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
Well, he's done it again right there on the offensive glass. I mean, it's a great stretch that he's having here, and boy, I really admire his energy.
Jerome Kersey's checked in for Leitner. And that one misses. Timberwolves trail by 6. Garnett inside. It's good on the putback. Kersey's got 6 points.
And while only 6'7", Kersey is a master at timing his jump. Excellent footwork right there on the offensive glass.
Now, here is Miller. He's got 11. Anderson outside. Smits passes to Anderson. Fires the 3. Garnett with the block. He kicks it to Miller. A floater, and the layup is up and in. Now just a 2-point Indiana lead.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Miller, the pass to Smits. Miller against Jones for 3. And there's Miller. Good that time on the assist by Jones. 14 points for him.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now here is Miller. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Miller up on top. Defended by Marshallonis. Miller inside. He's against Garnett. Jones, the pass to Smits. Foster down low. Covered by Kersey. Can't cash in from close range. Passes to Ellie. Looks for Garnett. He gets it to him.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
It actually almost makes it a little more special. Grace over power is how I would look at it.
Here's Foster. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Indiana?
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Bill Cartwright, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Now, here is Miller. Out to the right wing. Cartwright, the pass to Garnett. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Garnett, a vocal leader, always trying to psych his guys up and get into the head of the opponent.
Taking 2 shots.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Inside, here's Smits. This will be his 5th trip to the free throw line. First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Ellie. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Minnesota calls timeout. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Anderson. Pass to Ogman. Drills the elbow jumper. Ogman's got his first 2 points of the night. Timberwolves trailed by 8. Miller outside. Pass to Ellie. Garnett with it. Shoots from the right block. Here's Crowder to the inside. Smith can't connect from short range.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lead.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now, here is Miller. Here's Kersey. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Foster against Miller. 6 on the shot clock. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Minnesota making a switch here. Richmond's checked in. Miller against Miller. Now, here is Miller. He's guarded close. Count it. Good.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
Pacers leading by 6. Miller outside. Now the pass to Muller. And the Pacers another 3.
And this is where Mullen is most dangerous. A consistent three-point shooter with textbook form.
Here's Ellie. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Richmond kicks to Miller. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer on the way. Offensive rebound. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Anderson outside. To the paint. Minnesota with the rebound. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. The 10-footer. Here's Garnett. And he lays it straight in. Garnett's got 15 points here in the second half.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Outside Muller. That's good. It's Miller with the assist. Miller's got 3 assists now in this one.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Now, here is Miller. 6 points for him. Passes it to Cook. Richmond outside. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Tries from 16. Pacers with the rebound. Mullen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Miller. And another field goal in his total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now here's Garnett. 25 points in the game. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. He's made one, and this one so far in the game. Free throw drops for Garnett. Both teams deciding to change it up. And both free throws good from Garnett. And it's the Pacers with the ball. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Jones for three. No good. And so it's the Indiana Pacers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, we've got Richmond, Leitner out there with Garnett. Then it's Wilkins, and it's Brandon in at the one. Miller against Richmond. Here's Brandon. Good work defensively by Jones. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. They're leading by 8. Pass to Smits. Now Miller. It's stolen by Garnett. Here's the break. And they recover it. And that one's good, Leitner.
They've cashed in on a lot of second-chance opportunities here in the second half. That extra effort will help them cut into this deficit.
Now here's Jones. Outside Mullen. And it's blocked. Foster passes to Miller. Indiana again missing. Timberwolves trail by 6. Pass to Brandon. Back to Garnett. Over Miller. Tries again. And he sinks the layup. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 11 rebounds. Now here's Jones. Tight defense on him. The pass to Smits. Garnett with the block. Wilkins against Mullen. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And you look at Wilkins, everybody talks about the spectacular athleticism, but in some ways, I think he's just underrated as a basketball player. He just does so many things well for his team.
Pacers leading by 3. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Jones kicks to Mullen. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Mullen's got 10 points in just the second half.
And love watching Mullen shoot the ball. A terrific scorer, especially from the mid-range.
Passes it to Wilkins. Now here's Garnett, defended by Jones. 11 feet away. And Garnett misses. The Pacers have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. And it's denied. And they'll keep possession. Timberwolves trail by 5. Down low. And here's Jones. Pass to Foster. Miller outside. Pass to Foster. Back to Miller. 4 on the clock. Out of hand on it. They recover it. Richmond with the defensive effort. The Timberwolves have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6.
And how fierce is Garnett down low? I mean, when he's close to the basket, he is aiming to make a statement.
Now here's Jones. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. And so here is Indiana. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Shot clock at 6. Here's Miller from 8 feet away. He drops it in. And the Pacers lead by 5. Here's Brandon. Outside Wilkins. The pass to Richmond. Over Miller. The rebound by Mullen. Mullen's got 6 rebounds now in the game. There's Miller with the 3. Good on the triple. Miller's got 21 in the game.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Outside Wilkins.
He's lost his concentration in the second half, and we can see that in the turnovers piling up. Before the break, he had just 1. Now he's got a bunch.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Miller, no up. Timberwolves trail by 8. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Sweet move. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
That's his 4th foul. I'm sure he recognizes the situation because number 5 would put him in a rough, tough spot.
Jones, the pass to Mullen. Passes it to Smits. Just 5 on the clock. Indiana moving the ball around. That's short off the rim. For Minnesota, they've gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. And stolen by Miller. Miller with another miss. Timberwolves trailed by 8. Garnett the pass to Leitner. That one goes. Count it.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Outside, Jones. Here's Foster. And it's Leitner with the rebound.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just...
Boy, I love how Brandon sets the table for his guys. Really the quintessential point guard. Gets the ball to his open teammate.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Miller, no up.
Oh, it's been a turbulent quarter, really rough for him. Nothing going his way, but he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Wilkins. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Jones with it. Wilkins picks him up. To the middle. Here's Foster. Tries again. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
That's good from Foster.
For the Pacers, Craig Foster.
And Foster drops them both. Timberwolves trailed by 4. Garnett outside. Garnett is doubled. The kick out to Wilkins. Brandon the pass to Leitner. There's the drive. Lays it up off the glass.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Now here's Jones. Miller with a wide open look. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got assist number 5 here tonight.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Pacers leading by 5. Here's Mullen. Kicks it to Foster. Second shot opportunity. Wilkins gets the rebound. Wilkins has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Got a piece of it. Another block.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Garnett against Miller. Rebound, Minnesota. Garnett outside. Pass to Brandon. He takes it in. Misses from short range. Indiana's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Pass to Foster. Back to Jones. Dishes it to Miller. Over Garnett. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Timberwolves trailed by 5. Here's Wilkins. Kept alive. Good on the bucket. Garnett's got 6 here in this quarter.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect him to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change plans.
Now here's Jones. The pass to Mullen. Over Leitner. It's deflected. Out of bounds. Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession. Andre Miller's checked in for Minnesota. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. This game is obviously close, could go either way, and he wanted to make sure that his guys were all on the same page and were all staying with the game plan in order to close this one out. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Now, here is Miller after the miss from Kevin Garnett. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Wilkins passes to Garnett. Over Miller. And Garnett misses. Pacers leading by 3. Outside Mullen. Knocked loose. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Miller's got the ball. And Wilkins with the stuff.
Yeah, with the Mad Monster House, leaving no doubt Dominique Wilkins dynamic at the rim.
Now here is Miller. Back to Jones. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. And the Pacers lead by 3. Minnesota calls timeout. They're down by 3. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Miller, no luck. The Timberwolves shooting about 43% here in the fourth quarter. Inside, here's Leitner. Oh, and they take the lead. Leitner's got the lead up to 1 now for the Timberwolves.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now.
Now, here is Miller. Back to Jones. 5 to shoot. The 8-footer. And it's Smith's missing. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Here's Richmond. It's blocked. That'll be Minnesota as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves retain possession. .51 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And Garnett misses. The game has come down to this.
Huge possession.
Jones against Miller. And Foster kicks to Miller. Miller outside. Here's Smits. It's in!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And the Timberwolves call timeout. They're trailing by 1. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Garnett left side. It falls!
And that bucket was absolutely huge. A defensive stop now may just seal the deal.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside, Jones passes it to Miller. For the three, misses the tray. And they commit an intentional foul. You see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And so they foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2.
Yeah, Brandon goes about his business in a very quiet way, but he always gets the job done. He never calls attention to himself, never gets flustered. There's a calmness to his game that you have to admire.
So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.